everyone, welcome back to Candyland. Um, it's been a while. Uh, I wanted to finally sit down and chit chat with you guys on where I've been, what I've been doing, what's been going on with me, um, what's been going on with me personally, why I kind of felt the need to take a bit of a hiatus from social media. Um, yeah, so while we're doing that, I'm going to be mixing up some new mixes. And just to start off, um, I don't have any ideas in my head about what I want to do with this mix or mixes. I just grabbed a bunch of stuff and I figured I would record. I've got this cute little summer backdrop. See, I think you guys have seen this in a video before. I love it. It's so cute. And I've got my big glass bowl, and I am debuting my new glitter mixing um, spoon. It says, if you can you see that? It says always sparkle. And this was a Christmas gift from my girl Nails of Interest. If you don't know who that is, you have been sleeping. I don't know. But I will leave her information down in the description box. Thanks, lady. I love it. Okay, so first I'm going to start off by talking to you guys about um, why I felt the need to come off of um, social media for a while. But first, you're going to hear some noises. I'm just kind of going through stuff, grabbing some glitters, see what I've got. I'm just, like I said, I don't really have a specific idea of what I want to do, so I'm just gonna grab some stuff. Okay. Um, so, so the reason why I felt the need to just step away for a while was because I started feeling really overwhelmed. And it started back in November when I started getting all of these orders. And, when I started doing the advent calendars, I was getting a bunch of Christmas orders. So it was the advent calendars, glitter mixes. It was also some mugs, um, the water bottles, the makeup brush cups, and I was making everything. When I incorporated those things that I hand make myself, um, I just got incredibly overwhelmed, and I started feeling like a lot of pressure. I started getting nervous. And I do have a history of anxiety um, and depression. And I basically have just been kind of just suffering through it all on my own. I was diagnosed um, as a kid with depression and ADHD, and I was about 14 or 15, and I didn't want to I felt like if I was taking the medication or if I was seeing a psychiatrist, people would look at me differently. People would think I'm crazy, you know, and I didn't want that. So I was like, you know what, I can just try to deal with it on my own. And that's basically what I've been doing, through my adolescence. And now as an adult, I've just been kind of um, pushing through it. And that's definitely not the way to handle that sort of situation. And if you need help, you should ask for help. And I just kind of let it come to a head. And, I was crying a lot. I started second guessing myself. I started second guessing what I'm doing. I started second guessing if should I be doing this? Should I continue? Can I continue? It was just a really bad headspace for me. And I felt like I needed to, I don't want to start crying. I felt like I needed to just step back and just breathe a little and just remind myself what I'm doing and why I'm doing this. Remind myself why I started the mixing glitter, like what it means to me, why I'm here, because I started losing that that will for a moment because of my anxiety. Was just like it was getting the best of me. It was definitely getting the best of me, and we can't have that. um, it was hard. It was not a healthy moment for me. I was struggling, and it was hard for me to say anything to anyone. It was hard for me to um, say anything to my husband or to my mom. Like it was a mental turmoil that I was putting myself through, and it dawned on me that I can't do it by myself anymore. I can't deal with this anxiety and this stress on my own, and I shouldn't have to. That it's okay if you need help, and I needed the help. So I started opening up, about what was happening, what I was thinking about, what my fears were, and once I started opening up, I felt a weight had been lifted off of my shoulders. Between the rise in the my business, something that I've been dreaming of. Like, I didn't think 5 years ago when I started doing this that I was gonna get nearly as many customers as I have now. I was just gonna be happy with getting two or three people ordering from me in a week, but things got to the point where I was like, people were everywhere. People were coming from all different angles. I'm getting from all different countries, different continents. People were ordering from me, and I it's mostly positive feedback, except one lady. It did happen. This December was when I just kind of imploded a little bit, and this a lady didn't get her uh glitter on time, and she was really angry, and she called me a twat waffle on YouTube. Been called it out of my name, let alone like something like a twat waffle. But I never heard the term. Um, but uh, the reason why she didn't get her order was because I can't. While I was struggling in December, I did lose track of 4 orders, and they just kind of slipped through the cracks. Literally, I had stuff everywhere and stuff like that. And then those two packages, those small packages, just kind of slipped through the cracks. And then, you know, I mean, it happens. I don't expect people to like, I don't expect everyone to feel the same way and be like, well, um, oh, I totally understand. Accidents happen. And while I've never had really any issues with customers, this one in particular did get on YouTube and call me out of my name. It is what it is. You can't please everyone. Mistakes do happen, and this brand, this business is something that's rising, and I'm still the only one here. It is me. Everything you see, everything you buy. When you get a glitter mix, I mixed it. Um, the packaging, the labels, the design of the labels, the design of the website, um, all the pictures, each and every damn picture, um, the maintenance of my website, while also Instagram, while also Facebook, while also YouTube, while also trying to maintain all these, go through all these emails and people asking to send me stuff, to collab, um, to become a reviewer for me, or one of my what's the word I'm looking for, ambassadors, be one of my ambassadors. I and also orders. So I'm getting like a bunch of different messages for a bunch of different things, and I try to go through them and get all the information, mostly from the orders, because that's the most important thing. But a lot of times they just slip through the cracks. They just slip through the cracks. I'm sorry you hear rustling. I'm looking through one of my bajillion. I said bajillion. Bajillion boxes of glitter. I'm looking for something. Um, so, and if you hear talking or some sort of noise, I am by my window because I was trying to find the best lighting because right now my lighting sucks. Sucks. Um, and I thought that the natural lighting would be best. But like I said, my mental health just kind of took a toll on me, and I needed to take a step back for a few weeks in social media. I was still getting orders, I was still filling orders. I know that I don't know if you guys noticed, if you're subscribed to my website, the amount of um, newsletters dropped. I stopped sending them. I didn't send any um, until I think a week ago was the first one to promote my 50% off deal that's going on right now. But I stopped it because I didn't, if I knew that if I was to run a sale, I would get hammered again. And I still needed time to collect my thoughts. And, my husband and I have been uh, going on, or not going on, but having discussions on what I can do to help um, get orders out quicker, since obviously that's a thing right now. And I don't want you guys to take this the wrong way. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, woe is me. Oh, I've got too many orders are coming in. This is so terrible. No, 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 no. That's incredible. And I can't thank you all enough. I can't thank any of you enough. I'm so incredibly grateful for it. I just was not taking care of my mental health. And so at that time, all of the orders, when they started flowing in like that, it overwhelmed me. And that's when I realized that it was time for me to start taking my mental health as seriously as one would take care of their physical health. Like, it's incredibly important. I could be as healthy as a horse, but if my brain is just like elsewhere, I still can't function. I still can't do what I really want to do. And that's ultimately what happened. You know, that's the reason why I disappeared. I felt like it was time for me to stop being afraid to say, hey, I've got anxiety issues. I've got um, depression, and instead of just acting like these things are going to go away, to just deal with it. And that's why I disappeared for a little bit. This is pretty. Ooh. Those are not flowers, those are butterflies. Yes. I'm living for these butterflies. Let me see. I hope you guys can see this. They're so freaking shiny. That's probably, yeah, you can probably see it better if I, there you go. Ooh, I'm loving this. Okay. Y'all gonna name this, because I'm looking at it and don't have an idea of what to name it. Name it. Ta-ta-ta. Sorry, guys. I had to pack up that glitter and clean up my boat. Bitch, really? Come on now. Come on now. How does that even happen? Uh-uh. I don't use this thing for anything else other than cleaning out my bowl. I'm feeling so much better now because I'm taking the time to talk about my feelings and to let the people closest to me know what's going on, and to really not feel some type of way about, you know, my my mental state instead of just suppressing it and feeling embarrassed about it. Just talking about it. And I feel so much better. That's why I'm back. Because I feel better. And with that being said, I want to tell you guys what I have been working on. I don't want to get into full details until things are complete and coming out, but I do want to say that I have a bunch of new things happening. I don't want to say the whole cliche, new year, new me. It's not a new me, it's still me. It's still me, the glitter queen, but I'm just taking better care of myself and allowing myself to hold on, let me open this. Allowing myself to really go full out for my business. Well, you guys been. I didn't even get to say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or Happy New Year, but I hope y'all had an amazing Christmas. I hope you had an amazing whatever holiday you celebrate. And I hope you had a safe and happy new year. And I hope that you were able to start your new year off better than I did. I'm really excited though. I'm feeling more like myself lately. But you guys, I'm sorry. They've got that doesn't sound like a lawnmower. It sounds like a leaf blower, I think, outside. I hope the sound's not too bad. Please forgive me. I know not what I do. Please forgive me. The sound coming out the window. Anyway, I bet y'all missed that, right? Me bursting into song randomly. um, oh shit, what was I saying? Come on, you gotta do that now. Damn it. We're gonna. Oh, careful, careful. Oh, I just dropped some. Aren't those cute, you guys? This is obviously a chunky mix, clearly. Oh, it feels so good to be back into the swing of things, I swear. This makes me happy, you guys. So freaking happy. Oh, love it. Love it. And like I was telling you guys earlier though, my husband and I have been well, my husband has been giving me um ideas, and we've been basically just preparing for me to be able to not continue but go back to being able to get orders out quicker, because in the beginning that was a big thing. I was getting positive feedback on like quick shipment. I was like, oh, orders get out would usually go out same day or next day, like that's how quickly they were going out. But I was getting a fraction of the amount of orders that I'm getting now. So when I started getting more orders, it was harder for just one person, little old me, to get them out that damn quick. And my husband has some ideas on how I could bring the shipping, the processing and shipping time back up at least to 2 to 3 days rather than as long as it has been. And I listen to him sometimes. Sometimes he's got some things to say, and I appreciate it. I do. I appreciated his insight, his feedback. So yeah, that's positive. That's something I'm really happy about, because I was like um enjoying, getting those orders out like so quickly. But at the same time, I wasn't getting as many as I'm getting now. So that definitely made the difference. And I'm kind of a control freak with my business, but I do need to consider trying to recruit some help. Maybe I can get my husband to help me a little bit. I know he works full time, but when he's home, because with me it's this is all I do. This is full time. Full time for me is the nail candy shop. But we have three children, and bright and early in the morning, my husband is gone at like 4:30 in the morning to go to work. So from then on, it's just me and the kids, and I have to get up. I have to give all three kids dressed and off the door, um, and drop off my girls, kindergarten, first grade. Then I come back home with my son, and then I have to fix him breakfast, and then I have to get him situated. I try to distract him a bit so I can go and deal with the nail candy shop. But of course, he's 4, so he's easily distracted and he needs me. And then I can't just have him sitting in front of a TV or video games all damn day. I have to stimulate his mind, and, I read to him, and, you know, and stuff like that. And it's just not easy. So then I have to stop what I'm doing to deal with him. And then lately he's been taking fewer and fewer naps. So, if he doesn't take a nap, then I try to distract him a little bit more so I can get back to what I'm doing. But by that time, around 1:30, I have to take him to go get his sisters. We have to go pick up my other two from school, bring them back home, fix everybody a snack. Then after a snack, I have to help both girls with their homework. They each have different homework, obviously different grades. And then after the homework, I will allow them to choose something they want to do. I have to get dinner ready, feed everybody, and it's exhausting. That's literally my day. That's the same day on repeat. Everything I just told you, I do every freaking day. And when things are like backed up like that, it was different when I wasn't getting as many orders. It'd be like one or two orders, like, oh, okay, sit down, fill that order. That's it. Throw it in the mailbox. But then I started getting more and more orders, and in turn more and more disorganized, and just really had to get my shit together, because I was definitely, I'm about to put these into, I found these little flowers. Hold on. Oops. These are polymer clay slices. What is that? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so that's literally everything I just told you is just a day in my life. And then come the weekends, and I just want to relax. I just want a little break. And it's just been very important. I didn't do it during the holidays because of how busy everything was. I did, but weekends are reserved for me. They're reserved for me. My kids need my attention, because a lot of times I'm sitting at my workstation in front of my computer doing this and doing that, and they're like, hey mommy, could you come this with us? And I'm like, I can't right now. I have to finish this, babe. Let me finish this. I can't do that anymore. They need my attention. So when things aren't as busy, like during Christmas, oops, hit my computer, or hit my camera. When things are as busy like they were during the holidays, weekends are reserved for me and them. I'm not filling orders on weekends anymore. I can't do it. It's very important for me to take that time off. So that's what I'll be doing. And I'm sure you guys, at least some of you as moms with careers or with businesses, or whatever, as stay-at-home moms, whether you're a stay-at-home mom or you're a mom with a career, you know how hectic it can be. It can go crazy. So hold on, let's let me clear my throat. Hold on, let's look at this. This just got a little bit of randomness in it. I love it. Did I even put any like regular shaped glitter in here? Oh, there's a little bit of the iridescent, a little bit of some iridescent. Okay, y'all have to name this one too. All right, you guys, it is that time. Name that glitter. All you have to do is just pick a name, one name for each of these mixes. I will choose my favorite, and the winner will receive some. Sorry about this one though. This one was kind of hard to photograph. It was so shiny. It was either too bright or too dark in the pictures, but at least you guys got to see me make it. And if you made it to the end of this video, I can't thank you enough for hanging out with me and listening to everything that I had to say. It meant so much to me to get this out and to let everyone know what's been going on with me. And if you actually stayed to listen, you are incredible. And thank you so, so much. Um, and I know you may not know me, but if you ever feel like you want to talk to somebody, maybe you know what I've gone through, maybe you can feel what I feel, just send me a message. You know, I'm always talking y'all's ears off. Y'all can talk mine off. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for staying this damn long. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will be back very, very soon because we have more to discuss, y'all. It'll be less depressing next time, though, I promise. Love you guys. Later.